live. I'm not sure how quiet the desktop audio is. Gonna have to see how this is going in general, but hello everyone. I apologize in advance for the horrible bitrate. I think someone's downloading something on the end here, and it's, yeah, it's causing a bit of issues with the bitrate, but we have to do what we have to do. Is what it is. Just gotta put up with it. Even if it's gonna be not so great quality. Deepest apologies. But yeah, Pokemon Presents, and I have no expectations whatsoever. None at all. Yeah, don't forget the last Pokemon Presents was one of the worst live streams I've ever seen on this platform. The reaction was just a complete shit show. So, I'm not expecting anything here. I would love, I would absolutely love, you know, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon remake, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Would be great, but I don't know. I don't think it's on the cards, I'm afraid. The deepest apologies. Another thing, this stream's gonna get copyright claimed because the Pokemon Company is fucking stupid. So, yeah, you can basically say anything you want in the chat within reason, and then it will never be seen to the world. So, obviously, the rules still apply, but yeah, if you have anything you want to get off your chest, you know, just put it in the chat below, because no one's ever going to see it. Also, I'm just going to move this across. Yeah, that's a bit better. That can probably see me a bit better there. Hooray for that! Hooray for that! Let's have a look at the chat for now, because we got some time. We got time. It's just annoying that we got to put up with this low bit rate. Ah, well, here's what it is. Earthspark? I thought Earthspark was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Is what it... But, you know, I do feel it could have leaned into some of its themes a bit heavier, but the last time a show leaned into those kinds of themes, it got cancelled, being the Owl House, so I see why they pulled back on that a bit, so it is what it is. Most likely it's DLC stuff, hoping for a new Legends announcement. Legends will be pretty good. I'm half expecting Ilka to make another remake, because don't forget, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl sold like hotcakes. Whether you like them or not, they were highly successful, but, you know, I know a lot of people disliked that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's get the headphone on, because I can barely think. Yeah, I'm playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon music to hopefully manifest it. I'm gonna turn up the music a little bit. It's very quiet. Yeah, probably a bit better. Yeah, no, I'm trying to manifest Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but I don't particularly think it's gonna happen. Don't think it's on the cards, sadly. Which is a bit of a shame, but it is, you know. Also, I need to turn on live chat on this. Here we go. Ever going to review the Transformers High Moon figures, action figures? I had ideas on the cards, but it's a matter of timing. I just have other projects I want to work on. There's something on the cards that I could do, but I think I don't have time for it at the moment. Maybe another day. Screw the Pokemon Company then? Yeah, screw the Pokemon Company, because they make shitty live streams and then they copyright claim them anyway. Yeah, fuck the Pokemon Company as yeah. Ever gonna review the third-party Planet X Dinobots? Nope, no interest in them whatsoever. I know a lot of people like them, and they're probably fantastic. I mean, Cadmos was fantastic, but this is not my thing. It's not my thing. No, I'm not answering thoughts on the Rise of the Beasts while the Rider Strike's going on, so I'm going to leave that question there. Cannot watch, very tired. Okay, go sleep. Go sleep. I should be sleeping because it's TF Nation flight tomorrow, but it is what it is. Second channel making video games? Too much work. Too much work, starting from scratch and going all the way up again. It's not worth it. Brilliant Diamond is the best Pokemon game. I actually thought Brilliant Diamond was fine. I don't think it should have been full price, but I think it was okay. Nothing special, just okay. What else? Pokemon you want an evolution for? I don't really care. At this point, I'm sort of adjacent to the Pokemon franchise. I'm not really a fan, so to speak. It's just a thing I'm keeping an eye on just to see what it's like. I'm not really that fussed about it. I could, you know, chuck a tissy fit and go, oh no, they're ruining Pokemon, but they've been ruining Pokemon for years and years and years. Half a decade, and even so. It is what it is at this point. My expectations are absolutely zero, and I don't really care. If this is great, then I'm pleasantly surprised. If it's terrible, well, it's the same as the last one. Who cares? I don't know. I don't know Armada Prime, or it's been years since I've seen the show, decades even. So I'm sorry, I can't help you there. Favorite Pokemon's Giratina. Giratina is fucking awesome. Always wanted to build a Lego version of that. And yes, I am going to TF Nation. I'm up early tomorrow after this stream, and heading straight there. Long flight. So, yes, I'm gonna be sleep deprived as all shit, but I'm gonna push through it. Oh, well, don't even like Pokemon, but here anyway? Well, thank you, I appreciate it. I'm not really... I mean, I like some of the games, but at this point, they've really lost their way. And I'm willing to be won over at any time. I'm willing to be won over at any time. They can easily win me back with, you know, some new games that look decent. Or they can continue down their old shit. Now, something funny I want to show you. Now, this live stream is marked as for kids, so it's gonna look, the recommendations are a bit weird. But I want you to see something. It's a bit hard to see because the chat's in the way, but I want you to look underneath the, how do I put this? I'll put the mouse here. Under this area, it says live chat for this premiere is disabled. Do you know why the live chat for the premiere is disabled? Well, that's because there were leaks in the chat. Somebody said there's a new form for a particular Pokemon. I've seen it. I'm not going to say who it is in case some of you guys, you know, haven't seen the leak yet. Because I haven't seen the leak, but it was in the chat. It was going bananas. Going absolutely fucking bananas. And, yeah, so people were showing leaks in the chat. And it's probably real because the page auto-refreshed itself and suddenly live chat was disabled. Not that live chat would have been great because it would have been cancerous anyway, but yeah, so I know there'll be a new Pokemon form announcement in this whole thing. Which, you know, not really something I'm particularly interested in, but some people will be happy. New Pokemon Black and White remake, 100%. Yeah, honestly, I can see them remaking Black and White in the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl engine. And that's gonna piss off a lot of people. Personally, I like Brilliant Diamond. I thought it was fine, just not worth the full price. But, you know, a lot of people are gonna hate it, a lot of people are gonna love it. Arkham, I've never played Arkham personally. It's been years since I've seen no idea what I'm playing now. Old games are coming. Oh, it would be nice to put the old games on Switch Online, but then again, Switch Online is shit though. It's shit emulation. And then you have to have it stuck on a subscription service. The whole thing is just an absolute nightmare. I'm happy with the games I have on the 3DS. I'm going to keep them there, so don't really need to worry about that. Am I a Sonic fan? I have played 1 Mania and 2 hours of Frontiers. I've had fun, but I wouldn't call myself a fan. Armada Prime. Let's just look. Just go get Armada Prime now. It's fantastic. Nemesis may or may not be coming. Yes, there's a leak, but things can change. Don't forget there was a leak for Straxus for so many years, and then it just vanished. Just pick up Armada Prime. He is brilliant. Music's a bit loud? Okay, I'll bring the music down a bit. Apologies. No, I don't give a shit about Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't give a shit about horror games. Gold and Silver Remake, we had Heart Gold and Soul Silver, so there's no real point for that. Yeah, no particular point. Yukari is one of your favorite Pokemon? Well, he's a lot of everyone's favorite Pokemon if the certain numbers are anything to go by. I think Keith David as Grimlock was pretty good. A lot of people say he sounded like he didn't give a shit. I don't think that. I think Keith David did a great job. Yeah, so these recommendations are weird. Because this channel is considered for... I think Pokemon's marked as for kids. Yeah, try YouTube Kids. So the recommendations on this Pokemon livestream are all weird. I don't recognize any of them. I don't recognize any of these at all. Yeah, I've seen Puss in Boots Last Wish multiple times. It's fucking fantastic. Fucking fantastic game. Yeah, just taking a look. Yeah, it's, yeah, this bitrate's terrible, and I deeply apologize for it. I want to see what it looks like on the phone. I want to see, what does the bitrate look like on the phone? Does it even go high quality? Let's see, I want to check. I'm trying to see if it's actually... it just goes up to 480. Shit. I don't know what's... The bitrate's terrible at the moment. I'm streaming in 720p. I don't know why it's like this. It's absolutely bizarre. Is there something I can change in the scene collection? Settings. Stream. Output. Video. Yeah, it's not even letting me change it. It's just YouTube's being fucking stupid. Combination of people in the house using it and YouTube being fucking stupid. Again, deepest apologies. Funky music? What's playing at the moment? Tartarus is playing at the moment. That's Persona music. I think I must have missed the last one, whatever it was. Sonic Games, favorite character? I don't have a favorite character because I'm not a Sonic fan. Don't particularly. Have I played Pikmin 4? No. I have not played any Pikmin games. I am not a Pikmin person. It's just not something I'm particularly interested in. I get the appeal, the real-time strategy, but it's not my thing. It's not my thing. If it is your thing, fantastic. Okay, I just want to go back off a quick second. I'll be back in just a moment. I went to check the Wi-Fi and it's actually functioning perfectly fine. That is bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. The Wi-Fi is working fine, but it's just really slow with a terrible bitrate. Yeah, this is, this ain't so good. And it's proving quite annoying. But well. Let's see. War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron, Soundwave. The original Deluxe was pretty good for that. Favorite DC villain? I don't know, DC at all, I'm afraid. Infinite World exists, we are all gods. That sounds like Xenoblade. That sounds like Ionios. Everyone's a god, because they get to live over and over again! Haha, huzzah! Yeah, this stream is uber cursed. It's going to be completely terrible. It's barely any viewers, and everyone's going to come in here and watch the terrible bitrate because the Wi-Fi has decided to fuck itself over at the last minute. And then the Pokemon stream is going to get copyright claimed anyway. Okay, since this stream's going to get copyright claimed, since no one's going to be able to see this, is there anything you guys want to say? Because This ain't getting out there. The chat here is gonna be erased because the stream's gonna be copyright claimed, at least for 2 weeks. So if anyone wants to get anything off their chest and scream something to the world without anyone finding out, at least for 2 weeks, is there anything you want to say? Let's see, what we got. The latency's real bad. That is not something that is, well, very uncommon. Infinite order, that's not uncommon. Most people think that. Most people think that, so... I've heard of a Sonic... I'm not watching the Sonic shows, I'm not a Sonic fan. I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah, so no one's got anything to get off their chest. Okay. 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 Okay, we got one. Earthspark is just okay to me. Okay. That's one. That's one hot take. One hot take. Wanted to get some spicy hot takes because this is going to get copyright claimed anyway, but apparently not. So, is what it is. Is what it is. Yeah, snuck Endless now into the grad speech. Yes, you've said that before. I'm pretty sure I've seen this. Drew the animated Constructicons, but having trouble getting people to see them without coming off as annoying. I have no idea. I am not an artist in any sense. The most I've done is these YouTube videos, and I just put them out on social media despite being annoying. And I just, did what I could. Stop looting motorcycle RC people. Grammatically, is that saying stop looting motorcycle RC comma people, or stop looting people who are motorcycle RC? That makes, I don't know. Or whatever. Hot take, Laser Cycle looks like it pissed itself. Yes, yes. Yes, Femboy Jazz does look like he pissed himself, so yes. What's going on? Ever going to do reaction videos? This is a reaction video. This is the reaction video right here. This is the reaction. We're reacting right now, and there's 23 people in here compared to 47,000 on Armada Optimus Prime. So here's the reaction. Here's the reaction. It's not going to be a great reaction, but you know, here's what it is. I keep saying here's what it is because this stream is incredibly cursed. And I'm just doing this for funsies at this point. It's not going to turn out very well. Stop doing Legacy Prime stuff if they can't get the star right. They already got it right with Skyquake, so I don't really think that's an issue anymore. Why did you mean Mandrill? Okay, that's a spoiler for Earthspark, so I'm just going to remove that comment because it's a spoiler to Earthspark. Oh! Thank you for subscribing! Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, I'm going to delete that because it's an Earthspark spoiler. Not because you did anything wrong, just because I don't want people looking at that. Do an XQC. I mean, I can, if you want me to do an XQC and leave it with someone's video. I mean, I technically did go to check on the Wi-Fi earlier. Okay, fine. Here, I got an idea. I got an idea. Just the stream's gonna get copyright claimed anyway. Let's do a let's do an XQC. You want me to do an XQC? You want me to do an XQC? I'll do an XQC. How do we let's do an XQC. Okay. Here's the XQC. Doing an XQC. I'll leave you guys with the video. Did that work? Is that good enough? Is that good enough? Is that good enough? Okay. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing anything more than that. I'm not XQC, and I don't want to fucking do anything else. Okay, I lost the chat of the track. Let's see. Yeah, I'm kind of pissed that Dreadwing just decided not to come to Australia. Just vanished. I'm gonna have to import it, which is a pain in the ass. Character I want to see in Legacy, Death's Head. I know it'll never happen, but it'd be cool to see. Dirk being a certain character's child. If they wanted to elaborate on it, they would have. But oh well. Okay. So yeah, 4 minutes to go. I think it's time to change it. Let's change this to... Do we go bottom or do we go top? Whoa, that is weird. Why isn't that Why isn't that fading? That doesn't fade. What the hell? Okay, something's going weird with the streaming setup, but whatever. We're gonna just leave it as is. Don't have to worry about it. Revenge of the Fallen has the best TF movie soundtrack. No, I'd say Dark of the Moon does. Dark of the Moon probably is the best soundtrack, I would say, for that. In terms of movies. Yeah, I like having money, but I also like spending that money on Transformers, so... Okay, coming in at 57 minutes, just about ready. I'm so glad I got the time ready. What do you think Animated Bumblebee next year of Legacy Uni is going to be redecoed as? Cliffjumper or Wasp? Wasp. Wasp was already leaked as a buzzworthy release, I believe, so it's not what I think, it's what it's going to be. It's definitely Wasp. It's like, they're buzzworthy, I think. Pretty sure it was leaked as a buzzworthy exclusive, so good luck getting it. Actually, buzzworthy's not too hard to get, unless it's Origins. Actually, even then, Origins Jazz wasn't too bad. Okay, review the High Moon games. Yeah, the thing is, getting the PS3 to work, I own them, but it's a tough project, and I've got other projects that I need to do first. The Transformers DS games are right there. They take priority, so I will... Maybe afterwards, maybe afterwards. So I am going to stop the music now. Leave the music as is. Favorite combiner in G1, I already named it. It's favorite G1 combiner is Raiden. Well, tie between Raiden and Lio Kaiser. Yeah. Oh, shipping hell for Jazz. Oh, that stinks. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Wasp is in Waspinator or Animated? Animated Wasp. Animated Wasp. We've had Waspinator already. Kingdom. Don't forget the beasts have been mostly done at this point, aside from the last few that are coming next year. You know, it's not something that's, you know, we need to worry about. Premiere in 60 seconds, and it won't let me bloody... full screen it, which is very annoying. I still can't believe they disabled the live chat because it was fucking leaked. Pokemon Company. You try so hard and fall so far, and in the end it doesn't even matter because the live chat would have been toxic as fuck anyway. Not like I'm not being toxic as fuck here anyway. Yeah, will I get to Tara's Missing Link? Probably. I mean, the Optimus Prime looks pretty good, not gonna lie. So it's a question of which one I'm gonna get. Yeah, I also love the 07 Prime design. Kind of wish it would get a proper release. I mean, a proper third-party remake. The series is great and all, but, you know, the NPM was shithouse, so a proper remake would be very good. Okay, it's 11 o'clock. Is it going to do that shitty premiere music, or is it just going to start? Is it just going to do the premiere music, or is it just going to start? Hello? Hello? Hello there. Flashbang by the shitty premiere music. Also, it's very loud. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn this down a little bit. Yeah, I'm turning this down a little bit. Let me know if you can hear this in the chat. Let me know in the chat if this is an okay level, if you can hear me above it. If my voice is too quiet, I'll turn this down further. Now, is it going to be Mystery Dungeon, or is it going to be Mystery Dungeon Cope? My money's on Mystery Dungeon Cope, because, I don't think so. You know, you don't have to pick this default one when you do premieres anyway. I've done premieres for a bunch of my videos. There are other ones to pick as well. You don't have to use that shitty premiere tactic. You can pick a whole bunch of them.
Hello, everyone.
Why do they insist on using
it?
it?
From the Pokemon Company.
Lol, the Snorlax just sitting on the shelf.
We'll be sharing information about several Pokemon
projects. The easiest
Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet
plushie to sit up there.
First of all, the weekend of the 2023 Pokemon World Championships is nearly upon us.
Way too loud. Yep, turning it down.
And we hope you'll enjoy this video.
That'll do it. Okay.
Hello, Pokemon trainers. I'm Chris Brown from the Pokemon Company International.
Thankfully, not the other Chris Brown. I know that joke's been made plenty of times before. Thankfully, it's not the awful Chris Brown.
In just a few days,
still, I don't know why they're doing all the Pokemon.
All around the globe,
I don't know why they keep doing this. Oh wow, I need to full screen this as well. Why is that not full screen? I don't really know why they announce these tournaments here in these events. I mean, they can just be announced in a... One thing I really dislike about live streams, can you do something in just an article, or does it really require a live stream? If it can just be done in an article, that's one of the things I dislike, and that's one of the things I think these Pokemon events have a bit of trouble with. That's what a lot of the old Hasbro events also had a lot of trouble with, like the crowdfunded chess sets, the mobile crossovers. We didn't want to see that shit, whereas these days, Fan First is much better. These days, the Fan First streams I really look forward to them, so they've improved. Don't know if Pokemon Company has.
For those who aren't competing, the world's Pikachu plush, along with other exclusive items, will also be available.
They will be available at extremely exorbitant prices, because Pokemon plushies are prohibitively expensive. We live in a world where VTuber plushies are less expensive than Pokemon plushies. Custom-made VTuber plushies are less expensive than Pokemon plushies. That's kind of sad. Still, at least they're getting this out of the way. That's already an improvement from last time.
Thanks, Chris.
They're probably going to go into the DLC, but
from the Pokemon Company.
We'll see what happens.
To celebrate the Pokemon World Championships 2023,
we'll just see. I gotta talk over this as well. Actually, they're gonna fucking copyright this regardless. Doesn't matter whether I speak over it or not.
We're collaborating with various facilities in Yokohama so that visitors can experience the atmosphere and
Lol.
Pokemon.
Why does God have his face in a bush?
And you'll find plenty of
why does our God have his face in a bush?
Around Sakura-Gicho Station and Minatomerai Station to celebrate the World
Also, wow, that photoshopping is dog shit. That photoshopping is so bad. Yeah, we're entering the DrLockdown toxic arc here. Lol.
From August 11th to 13th, stop on by the Pokemon Trainer Cruise.
Yeah, Pokemon Legends game would be pretty neat, but don't get your hopes up. Just like I'm not getting my hopes up for Mystery Dungeon. It would be fantastic. I don't see it happening.
Trading and battling with their Nintendo Switch consoles and Pokemon TCG decks in hand.
Yeah, Pokemon, I think the Pokemon card game's kind of... It had its huge peak during COVID. Now it's flattened out again.
Including Pikachu parades.
I remember people at work coming in to buy as many of them as possible and scalp them. And we had to say, nope, one per customer. There are many things I don't miss about retail since I've quit.
Details, please visit the special events website.
It was a decent workplace, but, you know,
finally,
it's just not for me.
I think Chris and I would both like to say...
Oh god, that Japanglish there, the Japanglish there was so bad.
Hi, I'm Andy Ghost from the Pokemon Company International. We're thrilled to bring the Pokemon world together for the premiere of our newest short animated series, Pokemon Path to the Peak, at the Pacifico Yokohama on August 11th, alongside the Pokemon World Championships.
When a big exec comes out
Pokemon
like this,
Path to the
it's
Peak
probably
is a tale that brings the Pokemon
going
trading
to...
card game to life as you've never seen before. Set in
They're
the
making an
compelling
animation
world
based
of
on the
competitive
card
Pokemon
game.
trading card game play. It's the story of our hero Ada,
Watch this
who
be like
discovers her
2
natural
minutes
talent
long or 10 minutes
alongside her
long, and they're
partner
giving a
Pokemon
huge
Oddish.
announcement about it.
With the support of
Because of course they will.
family,
They
community, and
announce
newfound
fucking
friends,
bullshit
she
here.
sets her goal
Again,
to rise to
I'm
the very
super
top.
toxic this stream, and
It
I
was a
know
sneak
it's
peek.
not the best, but who cares?
I know it's tough moving to a new place, but think of it as a new start. Try new things,
Yeah,
make
I'm
new
not
friends,
really a fan
and
of
eventually
these kinds of
find your
animations that are
place.
just
Challenge accepted!
marketing for
Welcome to the
products like
Pokemon
this.
Club.
You all play together?
Yeah.
That's awesome!
I know, right?
So
Oh
the
god,
new
that voice
Welcome
acting is
Word.
rather
You
cringeworthy.
do in
Oh
a
dear.
real
Oh dear.
competition with championship points on the line.
Yeah, this... I can see this maybe being a 30-minute short. And it is going to be with so much advertising.
Look out for Pokemon.
Think the
Path to
antithesis
Peak.
of the D&D
Episode
movie.
1 will also be available
Very
globally
Western
on
animated
YouTube
looking.
August
Probably.
11th.
It's probably animated
We
by a
can't
Western
wait
studio,
for you
which is
and all
fine.
your friends and family to join us on the journey.
Yeah, I'm well aware what anime is. That's...
The first ever Pokemon World
that's
Championships
that's
to be hosted in
probably
Japan
not
is
anime, and
nearly
it's
upon
probably
us.
going to be just
We
a
hope everyone
shithouse
is looking forward to it as
advertisement.
much as we are. Next up, we have the latest on the return of that tough-talking Pikachu.
Okay, so Detective Pikachu, I still haven't really played the original. I do own it,
The
though.
name's Pikachu.
Also,
I'm
I
what you might
cannot take
call
Detective Pikachu
great
seriously
detective.
after playing
I live
after
and
playing
work here in
Yakuza
Rhyme
Like a
City,
Dragon. I cannot
where
after
humans
Like a
and
Dragon
Pokemon
8.
live side
I
by
can't
side.
take him seriously because of
Everyone
the
loves
same
it
voice
here,
actor.
Not just because the coffee's outstanding. When I'm not busy solving
We'll
cases
say it does
that
look a bit
crop
better
up,
than the
I'm looking for leads on my missing
Nintendo
partner,
Direct's
Harry.
trailer.
And it's
Looks a
no
bit more
walk in the
polished.
park, let me
Probably will
tell
look
ya.
alright by the time it comes out.
You want to know more
Ironically,
about
it'll probably
me?
look better than Scarlet and Violet at this rate.
I guess
Lel.
I can open up a little. First, here's Tim. He's my partner at the moment.
Facial
For
animations
some
are
reason,
improved from
Tim
the first
can
game I've
understand what I'm
noticed.
saying, even though he's human.
Looks like it's sort of barely
This guy right here
improved from
is
the
Harry.
first.
He's Tim's dad, if you can believe it. Then we got Tim's
I'm guessing
mom,
it's
Irene,
different from
and his little sister,
movie.
Sophia.
I haven't actually played the
There's also Rachel,
original
who
game.
goes to
I should
college
at some
with Tim.
point. I should,
Well,
but
speaking of Rachel, her dad, Howard,
probably should
he's
though.
actually
And I'm
the
guessing
mayor
it's
of Rhyme
different
City.
compared
I
to
barely scratched the surface
different
of all the
compared to
interesting
the
characters
movie
around here.
adaptation. There may or may not be another
Let me give
Detective
you the
Pikachu
gist of what
movie
me and Tim
in
do.
production at the moment. They keep
Whenever
saying
an
it is, then
incident
they keep
occurs,
saying it isn't,
Tim
and it's
talks
back
to
and
the
forth
people.
and back and
I
forth.
talk to the Pokemon.
And I mean,
And we
it's
work
fine, I
together,
guess, but
using our case notebook to deduce what happened.
personally, hot take,
When
did
investigating
not
a
like
scene,
the
we're
Detective
total
Pikachu
pros
movie. I
at
even did a
finding
diagnosis
everything.
insanity
But
on it
even
that nobody
pros gotta
bothered
take
to
it easy
watch.
every so often. You can count on us to solve even the
So
toughest
if they
cases
don't,
in
if they
the
do or
flash.
don't make another Detective Pikachu movie, don't
Oh,
really
right.
care.
Sometimes
Don't really
other Pokemon help us with our investigations. Take Rowlet, for instance. She can track down suspects with her sensitive nose.
Yeah, I cannot take
Dark
Pikachu
Manatee
seriously
here
because I just
packs a
hear,
pulverizing punch.
yeah, I just hear Ichiban the whole time.
All kinds of Pokemon lend us a hand.
Oh god, Pikachu was raised in a soap land and shot in the back by his Yakuza father and becomes a hobo in Ijincho, and he has to move up with a doctor who's lost his medical license and a former cop who's been kicked off the force. And they've got to form together, they've got to form a new family together and stop the Pokemon Yakuza.
We just want to find Harry already. If you want to know what happens, you gotta wait till October 6th, okay?
No, October 6th isn't that
Why
far
that
away.
day? Isn't it obvious?
Yeah, I'll
That's
take
the
Detective
release date
Pikachu
when
with me
Detective
to
Pikachu
the UK.
returns.
Give it a shot.
Let's solve some mysteries
Could be
together.
good, could be good opportunity. I've heard very mixed things about it. A lot of people love it, a lot of people hate it. I'm gonna give the original a shot. They're advertising a new game, and I'm thinking about bringing out the old 3DS at this point. Don't know if that's good marketing or not.
Tim to solve cases around town. Detective Pikachu returns for Nintendo Switch system.
Yeah, a bit of a slow
is now
year for
available
Switch, I've
pre-order
noticed.
on Nintendo
Although it
eShop
kind of
and
makes
at
sense given that
participating retailers and
the
online
Switch 2
stores.
is on the horizon. They're sort of winding things down, which, fair enough, fair enough.
We hope you check it out and uncover for yourself the truth behind the strange cases these two must tackle.
Yeah, that Pikachu plushie at the back there looks
we have
incredibly
a number of
ominous,
and
though.
updates to share with you.
Okay, so updates are probably on the DLC. Huh? Okay, so new animated series, I guess? Fair enough. Yeah, prepare for this stream to get copyrighted to hell, because the animation studio is fucking stupid. Oh, they're dubbing the animated series. That took them a while. Yeah. Taken them a bit of a while to dub this. Oh, damn, yeah, Spider-Man launches right when Pokemon does. Yeah, Pokemon does not have the same pull it does with its sort of spin-offs. If it was a mainline Pokemon game, it would sell like crazy, but... Oh god, the CGI chart, the CGI Rayquaza. The CGI, god damn it. That was only on screen for 2 seconds, but that did not look good. So yeah, they're dubbing the anime, fair enough. I mean, looks very prettily animated. Great to see this for all of 2 seconds before it gets copyright struck to absolute hell.
Pokemon Go is once again holding multiple
this game is
Pokemon
still
Go festivals.
out? I thought people were complaining about the lack of remote raids.
London, Osaka, and coming next weekend,
Did
New
this
York
game
City.
lose a lot of players recently?
On August 26th and 27th,
Okay, then.
we'll also be holding Pokemon Go Fest 2023.
Fair enough.
A digital event that can be enjoyed from anywhere. In this year's
That's
Pokemon
weird,
Go
but
Fest, Diancie
alright.
will appear for the first time ever. Diancie can Mega Evolve into Mega Diancie 2.
They still have Mega
And
Evolutions
Mega
in this?
Rayquaza will also be appearing
Huh.
in raids. This celebration of Pokemon Go comes
Okay,
only
then.
once a year, so we hope you can all join
This
in.
is sort of like, wow, that game still exists.
And one more thing.
Oh god, the oh and one more thing they have, and they're trying to pull like the Nintendo Direct. And it just doesn't have the same pull as the other ones. Oh, and one more thing. I've noticed there are shoes all around the apartment. You know, my wife, she tells me, you gotta keep your shoes tidy. But these shoes, they're all on display. So I have to ask. The murderer was a shoe salesman, and you've got all these shoes. Now, gee, that does seem quite curious, don't you think, sir?
Beginning in September,
Watch Columbo.
Pokemon
Columbo's
first
great.
discovered in the Paldea region
My
will be
Columbo
appearing
impression
in
is
Pokemon
terrible,
Go.
but you really should watch
Suit up for
Columbo.
adventure and head out in search of Pokemon from every region, from Kanto toAldea. Pokemon
I didn't
Go
even know what the
Fest
announcement was. I
2022
completely lost
Pokemon
track of it because I was too busy
Championship
memeing on
and more
Columbo.
Pokemon making their
Lol.
Pokemon Go debut. As we continue through Pokemon Go's 7th year, your adventures
7
will
fucking
continue to
years?
expand with the entire world as your
Christ!
Pokemon Unite
Ah,
recently
fuck this shit.
celebrated its second
Okay.
anniversary. Allow us to introduce some current events.
I don't know anything about the Netflix Pokemon
First is a
series,
new
so
type of
I don't
battle,
know.
Panic Parade. With the help of your teammates, protect Tinkaton from an onslaught of wild Pokemon.
Yeah. I can't... This game is just insidious with its microtransactions
Plus,
and
the
bullshit.
legendary Pokemon Mewtwo joins the fray. During battle, Mewtwo can Mega Evolve into Mega Mewtwo X. Mega Mewtwo X can use its moves
Yeah,
in quick
nah,
succession, allowing players to attack.
Okay,
from
another hot take. I
distance.
prefer
Players
Mega
can
Mewtwo
obtain
Y to
Unite
Mega
License
Mewtwo
X
X.
Mewtwo
Mega
via an
Mewtwo X
event
is basically
happening
just
now.
like
And starting
Mewtwo
August
is
17th, you'll
Frieza,
also
and Mega
be able
Mewtwo
to
X
get
is
Unite
like
License Y Mewtwo,
different version
which
of
allows
Frieza.
Mewtwo to Mega Evolve
Mega
into Mega
Mewtwo Y, I think,
Y.
is just a
As
more
Mega
unique
Mewtwo
design.
Y, you'll be able to battle differently than
Who actually played this game? Yeah, I don't know who actually plays this game either.
Pokemon
I'm
Unite
honestly
will continue to
surprised.
evolve even after its
But
second
hey, you don't need a lot of people to
Please look
play
forward to more
a
Pokemon
game
joining
like
the
this. You
fray.
just need a couple of
The
whales. A
2023
couple of whales to
World Championship Series
dedicate their
competition
entire
event
lives
is
to the
also
thing.
underway.
It's
All players can participate.
it's disgusting,
Join the
but
fun
it
and
is what it
excitement
is.
of this year's
Jeez, I
World
keep saying that. I
Championship.
keep saying it is what it
After
is.
this broadcast
It's like the
ends,
theme of
we'll be
this.
powerful platinum boost emblems,
I mean,
as
look at
well
this
as
shit.
limited licenses
Oh,
for both
free
Mew
gifts, and then you
Mewtwo
look at
to
that, and then you
everyone
want to buy
who
some
enters
more,
their
because fuck
respective
you.
zone in Pokemon Unite. Plus, we're also holding a second
Yeah, nah.
anniversary prize machine event. This is a great chance to get
This is
popular
probably the only
players
part of
for
the stream
Pokemon
that's
like
not gonna
Pikachu and Cinderace.
get
Please
copyrighted.
join us in celebrating Pokemon
You know,
Unite's
I'm not a
second
Pokemon fucker.
anniversary.
Yeah, they're animals. Disgusting.
Oh man, Pokemon battling. It's so much better. So much more fun than I ever even
Oh god.
knew.
Can you imagine if it actually had voice acting like this? It would both be a blessing and a curse.
At last, our first sync pair from the Paldea region. It's
Oh god, it's
Nimona
not
and
even the
Paimon.
original.
Nimona
It's
will
not
be
even the original
a
game.
new story event coming
It's
soon.
just this shitty
hope
gacha
you'll enjoy
game
seeing
because,
her
you know,
interact
these
with
games probably make
other
way more money than the actual Pokemon
Nimona
games,
and
and they
Paimon
don't.
are
That's one of the
special
reasons they don't
sync
really
pair with a
try
new sprint
with the
role.
regular games.
Sync pairs with the sprint role excel at attacking quickly by introducing new roles.
Okay, I will say it's not as bad as the last stream, but it's still pretty fucking bad. Still pretty fucking bad.
The Poke Fair featuring Nimona and Paimon will go live right after this broadcast. Be sure to check them out when you're done.
Yes,
tuning in.
right after this broadcast, you can go and spend your
And
money.
beginning August 9th, another special event will be held to celebrate Nimona's debut. Battle against Nimona. as she
Spend
gets
your
stronger day by day
money.
during Plus, starting August 16th, Victor and
Ah.
Spectrier will appear. They're a sync pair with a new field role, which excels at field effects. Anyone who completes
Yeah,
this
this
event
is.
can team up with them.
I'm not feeling anything for this.
And to celebrate this Pokemon Present, you can claim a gift of 3,000 gems
It's
after
fucking
this
stupid.
presentation ends.
These.
There are plenty more events
Again,
in the works as we ramp
when
up for the 4th anniversary
The measure of whether a
Pokemon
stream is
Masters
decent or
DS,
not.
so stay tuned.
Can the announcements be relegated to articles, or do they require, you know, an actual release in this? And if it's okay to have it just in an article, then there's probably no point to put them in a stream.
Pokemon Cafe Remix. What's this? The newest dish at the cafe is sushi? No, wait, it's the mimicry Pokemon Tatsugiri. Now visiting
Oh god,
the
I think they just
cafe,
confirmed that
Pokemon
they
Cafe
eat
Remix.
Pokemon as sushi in the universe,
Serve up some
which
delight to curly
fair
form
enough.
Tatsugiri, droopy form Tatsugiri, and stretchy form Tatsugiri with some of your best dishes.
I mean, they would probably eat
Progress through the
Pokemon
event
in
and
the
you'll be
universe.
able to choose
They probably
one
just
of
don't
three to
acknowledge it
join
because
your
it's a
staff.
kid's show.
You just have to decide which Tatsugiri you like most.
Yeah, feel bad for Masters EX
Plus,
when the
to
rug gets
celebrate
pulled
this
under them.
Pokemon present,
Yeah, that's all
we're
the money
also
just down the
giving away
drain,
a
because that's what
special
those
summer
gacha
fun
games are
gift
like.
hub.
You know, gacha players
And
and
beginning today,
crypto
five-star chef
NFT
Tropical
guys,
Vaporeon is now
they're very
available
similar.
in
They both
Japan.
put a lot of value into JPEGs that they
Plus,
don't actually own.
Sprigatito, Huecoco,
And I stand by that
Quaxly
statement.
Are also being featured again in deliveries. Celebrate all this good news with a bonus 11 times.
Yeah, they're
express
really
delivery.
padding this out.
Available
Maybe
now
20,
at
maybe
Yahoo!
35 minutes was a bit too much.
Play Pokemon Cafe
Although
Remix
it's
on
an
Nintendo
interesting
Switch or your mobile
exercise,
device and discover
well,
what
an
new
interesting,
Pokemon
sorry, an
and
interesting
Pokémon show up in
examination
your cafe
in what
next.
the priorities for the company are, because they spent about 5 minutes on... Oh, shit. Okay.
Experience the world of the Pokemon
Okay, so the original
TCG in
Pokemon
video game
games
form.
don't come
Pokemon
to...
trading card game.
Don't come
Originally
to
on Game Boy Color
Switch
when it
Online,
comes to
but
Game Boy, Nintendo Switch
the
Online.
card game does. See, we put it on
As a
Switch
new
Online.
character, you'll search for the
Ah,
legendary
I got this
cards
shit on
and battle
3DS
all
anyway,
sorts
so I'm
of
not too
trainers
fussed.
using your own cards.
But yeah, it's an
Win battles
interesting
against strong
show
opponents and
in
try to build
the
the
priorities of the
ultimate deck.
Pokemon Company, because it's almost been
And
20
we have
minutes.
even more good
And the
news.
majority has
Pokemon
been
Stadium
on
2
mobile
will
games.
also
Like,
be
the
appearing
vast
on
majority has
Nintendo
been on mobile
64
games.
and Nintendo Switch Online.
Huh, interesting to see these, but I'm still not paying for the expansion
Go
pass.
head-to-head with the gym leaders and Elite Four from Pokemon
We're
Gold
more than
and
halfway through the
Pokemon
presentation. We're
Silver. Several mini-games
way more
will
than
also be
halfway.
available. You can play Eager Eevee, Pichu's Power Plant. Burns,
good that these
Frolic,
games are
and
coming
more,
back to the
with up
system,
to
but it'd be
3
good
of
if you
your
could actually
friends.
own them. That's my biggest complaint with
The two titles
the
you
old
see
Switch
here
Online
will
pack.
be available
Oh, whoa,
shortly
what is
after
up with
this
the
presentation.
compression on that super jank? The line between the screen is just glitching out.
Pokemon
That's
Sleep,
weird.
a game that makes
Yeesh.
waking up something to look forward to, was released last month.
And they're still
When you
trying to
track your
push
sleep,
this
your
shit.
results will determine which styles you'll find Pokemon sleeping in. You may find
Yeah,
Pokemon with rare sleep
Okay,
styles.
am I the only one creeped out by this? You are
So try to
letting
rest your very
a
best
company
and study the many
track
sleep
your
styles
sleep
waiting to be
patterns.
discovered.
Something that should be
We're also
private.
preparing a good sleep day in-game event.
Am I
for
the only one who
night of
thinks
the
that's kinda
full
fucked
moon,
up?
In case some people struggle to get enough
Christ.
sleep that night.
I need to blow my nose.
With the hope you can get enough sleep, even on such
Jesus.
nights, we're powering up drowsy power on good sleep
Yeah,
days, so you
call me
can meet
crazy, but I
even more
think
Pokemon.
when you go to sleep, it should be private with yourself or your partner. I don't really think that's that letting a corporation keep track of your sleep schedule is a save thing.
Try to get your very best rest.
Also, wow, that was a very long pause.
And next, we turn to the latest updates about the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games.
Okay.
The
Wait, hang
newest
on.
games in the core Pokemon
If they're doing the DLC
series
now, then they might have
last
something
year.
at the end of this.
Please have a look at this video.
Okay, that's interesting. So they're going to have the DLC now at 15 minutes out. So what have they got at the end of the stream then? Oh god, the textures still look terrible. They still haven't fixed it up after this game. I mean, look at this artwork. This could have looked great, and they just kind of fucked it over. Lol, they're just showing concept art because the game itself looks pretty bad. Yeah, fuck off YouTube, I'm not going to insert ads. Still, now would be a good time to insert ads. They're doing like... Wait, hang on. They're talking about the Scarlet and Violet games, but now they're gonna... That wasn't even the games! That was... They said the next update's on Scarlet and Violet, and now they just announced a web series.
An online original animated series set in the Paldea region.
God, this is just announcements for animated series. Why did this need to be a live stream?
Pokemon Paldean Wins.
You know, it's kind of good to see these just so we can compare live streams, you know, when people complain about Hasbro fan first ones, that you can go back to these and show, no, it could be way worse.
In this animated series. We have another Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet video to share with you all.
Okay, they're going to do the DLC now, get it out of the way. If they do the DLC now, then... Oh yeah, this is the leak. This is the leak. Yeah. So, I didn't say it earlier, but there was a leak in the chat that they made so that you would have... that's why they closed off the live chat. Like, you look at this. Oh, shit. Live chat's disabled on this. See, it's completely disabled. And the reason why is because this was leaked and being put in the chat. And I saw it, I didn't really care, but I guess this confirms it. Yay, great big CGI trailer that's not actually in the game. And they're going to show it off any minute now. Yeah. Wow, they're really dragging it out. Okay. I mean, I know what it's going to be at this point, but... So it's just kind of like, okay, just hurry up already. Hurry up already! Woohoo! Why does it sound like... Wait, it wasn't? Oh,
we'll be
that was
an
anticlimactic.
Event called Get Mew and Mewtwo.
Because okay, the leak was Mew 3, so that's weird.
Mew and the
well, that's why they shut the live chat. I guess they shut the live chat because they wanted it to be family friendly. Oh well. Get Mew and Mewtwo, as if we haven't had them a billion times previously. Okay, also, terrestrialization looks shit. I'm sorry, it just looks shit.
Each Mew's Terra type, nature, and
it's also way easier to develop for because you can just add models on top of things instead of having to model new models, so...
Enjoy adventuring in the Paldea region with
it's
a
kind of
Mew
bullshit.
That's all your own. Meanwhile, the legendary Pokemon Mewtwo will be appearing in a special Terra Raid battle event.
They already announced a new Pokemon TV show. They announced several.
Battle, and you'll be able to catch a
so if you like watching Pokemon anime, well, this is the live stream for you.
At your side. Be ready for something special.
I will say this is way better than the last stream, but
help you challenge Mewtwo.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. They don't have to announce a raid in a live stream. It's like announcing a Splatfest in a Nintendo Direct. It's a bit silly. There's just no reason to do so. I love Splatoon, but when they announce Splatfests in Nintendo Directs, it's kind of like, why?
Finally, we'd like to share some updates about the DLC coming for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, titled The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero.
Okay, so let's hope that they don't spend 10 minutes on this until the end of it. If DLC is their main thing for this event, then that's pretty fucking stupid. Pokemon is a game, yeah, longer than, would benefit from having a development time longer than 1 per year. Absolutely, absolutely. But gotta keep that money machine going. There's a fantastic video that goes into what the devs there think and how it's they're told they don't really need to try because it'll sell anyway, and how they're sort of just pushed to just release it as is. Yeah, they know they can sell whatever the fuck they want, so they just keep doing it. Okay, so hopefully they won't stick on this too long. We only got about 10 minutes left, so let's hope. Oh no, he is possessed. He is possessed and he will kill you. It's Omori Pokemon Edition. I've never played Omori, but I'm making an Omori joke. Pokemon Edition. Oh no, he Angie. He Omori. Oh no, it's a giant face mask. It's a giant mask. And lots of slick, untextured mountains, because fuck you. Also, again, that island in the middle of the ocean just looks super jank. Also, these character designs as well are just not doing it for me. Would you say Gen 8 is when they fully stopped caring? I would go as, I guess fully, but a lot of it was starting to be seen at Gen 7, I would say. With Sun and Moon, that's when it started happening. Oh my god, he's fucking cooking the Pokeball. That's a fire hazard. Yeah, watch people buy this DLC and say, hey, the game is good now, you should buy the game. And it's like, so it needs DLC to be good. Oh, bro, what the fuck? See, I've been down this road before. I know how people are going to react to this DLC and what they're going to say. Yeah, this probably would have looked great back in, say, Gen 7, but it's not Gen 7, is it? What generation are we on now? Gen 7 was Ultra Sun and Moon. Sword and Shield was 8. This is Gen 9, I guess. Yeah, I hate it when the artwork looks better than the actual game itself. Such a disappointment. Yeah, they could have done amazingly with Scarlet and Violet, and they had to pump it out and keep pumping it out.
Down in the land of Kitakami.
For fuck's sake.
Pokemon trainers waiting to battle you at Blueberry Academy. And Area Zero's hidden treasure. Let's take a closer look at what we just saw.
Oh no, closer look.
The DLC for Pokemon Scarlet or Pokemon Violet. The hidden treasure.
They're gonna spend the next 5 minutes talking about the DLC. This entire thing is just for DLC. They could have just released the DLC as a trailer on YouTube.
Explore new places. Part 1, the teal mask.
I mean, at least it's not in a direct, but seriously. The bar was set low, and they kind of just hit the bar. They didn't go below it, but seriously.
At the center of the land of Kitakami, a proud mountain stands tall. People live at the base of the mountain and
also, wasn't this supposed to be based on
rice paddies stretch across the
wasn't Scarlet and Violet supposed to be based on Spain? And now they're just going back to the Japanese aesthetic? Seems a bit weird if you ask me.
You'll meet a wide variety of Pokemon species that can't be found.
They keep dumping low quality garbage because they know the brand will carry. Yes, that's exactly it. Even the devs from the company are saying it.
Study at Blueberry Academy. The strong-willed Carmine and her younger brother. Meet gentle Kieran. In battle, battle, Kieran uses a new evolution of Applin. Meet Diplin, a Pokemon that looks a lot like a candy apple.
They saved the
You'll set out
evolution
on a
for the
tour of
DLC. That's a
Pikachu to
bit
learn all
scummy.
about a folktale passed down in this land.
Eventually people will catch on? Nah. They got everyone by the balls, especially with the mobile games. They're just going to keep pushing.
This folktale tells of Pokemon who once saved Kitakami from an evil ogre.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that they had the, they pushed the, they pushed for the Spain sort of stylings, and now it's gone right back to, Japan, which, you know, fair, but...
Inspired by the tale of the Loyal Three and the Ogre, the Festival of Masks is held each year, and the village bustles with people and stalls. What mystery could lie behind this old folktale?
Yeah, nah, I'm not...
We hope you'll all dive in and find out for yourselves.
I haven't really seen much with this.
A traveling photographer is also visiting the village. Meet Perrin. It seems she's here in search of a certain Pokemon.
Yeah, no, I don't. I think this is it. I think this is it. There's not going to be anything new at this point. Okay, so they're going to have a worse version of Pokemon Snap in this game.
In the Ogre
Great.
Oustin minigame, you can pop Ogre balloons and try for a high score. As a reward, you'll get Mochi, which can help your Pokemon grow strong. You can use Mochi to increase base points for your
Well,
Pokemon
same thing happened in the
stats.
Transformers movies.
A fresh start
Yeah,
Mochi
the Transformers
can use
movies
that
were a
of
bit
Pokemon's
different.
base points,
It's more
so you
that
can
the,
train your favorite Pokemon
it's
just
more
the
that,
way you like.
this franchise has been
And that's
tainted
not
beyond
all.
repair at
You'll
this
be
point.
getting the new Roto Stick 2. Take photos with wider angles using the Roto Stick. Try out new poses and give your snapshots
Again,
more
this is
variety.
just worse Pokemon Snap.
Enjoy your school
Oh,
trip
God.
amid the beautiful land of Kitakami.
Didn't we just do Ancient Japan? Yes, that was, Legends
Part 2,
Arceus.
the Indigo Disc.
Yeah, I
Director
think pack it
Cyrano
up.
of Blueberry Academy
Pack it up. This is it. This is the whole
will
live
invite you to
stream.
visit as an exchange student. This
5
is
minutes
Blueberry
of
Academy, where your
5 minutes
story
of
will unfold. Amazingly enough,
World
this newly built
Championships,
school lies mostly
10
underwater.
minutes of animation, 10 minutes of mobile games, and then the rest is just this.
In the terrarium located within the school, you'll find the subtropical savanna
Again,
biome,
they've made
the
improvements
lush
from
coastal
the base
biome,
game, but didn't they just give
the
it more
rough and
time so
rugged
this would be the
canyon
base
biome,
game?
and
It's
the
just,
freezing
for
polar
fuck's sake.
biome. A total of 4 artificially created
No Legacy
areas.
Deluxe
Each
Pikachu,
of
I'm
these
afraid.
areas is
Sorry.
home to many different Pokemon. You'll get to know the students of this academy, take on new classes, and experience a student life that's a bit different from what you're used to. The academy students often engage each other in battle, and they formed a group called
The BB League, eh? More like the BBW League. Oh.
At the top of this league,
Yeah,
stands
I can
the
make whatever
Pikachu.
fucking jokes I like because this is going to get copyright struck anyway.
There's the level-headed student.
Yeah, at this point I don't even think I need to change the thumbnail
Fiery,
because there's
battle-loving
nothing in
Cook
this.
Crispin, the taciturn and cool-headed Amaris, and Drake.
I know a lot of
whose
people are
laid-back
gonna
attitude
a
belies
deadline
his
and not
impressive
caring,
battle skills.
probably.
His
It's not
partner,
even
Archelodon,
deadline, they're
is
just
a new
choosing
Pokemon
to
that
do it
evolves
that
from
much.
DrLockdown. These fierce
And a lot of
trainers
people
are all
actually
waiting to
defend the
challenge.
company because of the
To
time,
battle
the
them,
deadlines,
you'll
and it's
first
like,
need to take on
well,
their
they made the
trial.
fucking deadline.
Apparently, one of these trials even lets your Koraidon or Miraidon fly around temporarily. Perhaps this latent power will be fully unlocked someday.
Okay, so instead of having the base game have
One
them
of the
fly around, they're gonna
extracurricular
have it
activities
as a
at Blueberry
DLC locked off
Academy is
thing.
the League Club.
Meanwhile, Xenoblade X, you can upgrade your skill as part of the
It
main
even
game
has
and
its
fly
own club
around.
room, which you can redecorate as you please. In this room, you can find
Okay,
new
not gonna
ways to
lie,
have fun,
the
such as by
room
changing up your
redecorating
Pokeball
thing
throwing
looks
style.
way more interesting than the game itself.
At one point during your studies here, you'll be able to invite trainers from Paldea to be your special instructors. You can spend
Oh
time
god,
with these
people are
trainers
going to
get
abuse
know them
this so
better and
much.
battle them too.
Oh dear. Yes, another feature that should have been in the base
Finally,
game.
your adventure
Yes.
will lead you back to Paldea. What could the hidden treasure of Area Zero possibly be?
Yeah, this stream was pretty bad. Not as bad as the last
Pokemon
one,
Scarlet and Pokemon
but
Violet
pretty
DLC,
bad.
the hidden treasure of Area Zero. We hope you look forward to adventuring beyond Paldea's borders.
It's like, you will like these shitty games, because we say you will like these shitty games. And you will keep playing these shitty games, because we won't make them better.
What did you think?
I thought it was shit,
We
fuck
now
off.
have the release date for Part 1, The Teal Mask. Please watch for future announcements for more news on Part 2, The Indigo Disc.
God, it takes longer for them to release
We hope you look forward to
DLC for
adventuring
this
in the land
game
of Kitakami
than it does
and the new
for Detective
encounters awaiting you
Pikachu.
there.
Let that sink in for a bit.
That's all for today's presentation.
Yep, no one more thing, no
Thank you
nothing.
for
Yeah,
tuning
this
in.
was shit. Predictable as fuck, but yeah, of course it was shit. Okay. Well, I hope you liked me. I hope you liked me, fucking getting bored out of my mind with this live stream that was just a load of shit. Whatever. Yeah, nah. This was a fucking stupid live stream. And no shit, it was a stupid live stream. Wish they would dial back the advertising. And yeah, they've spent so much on the advertising budget and they never spent any on the game itself. And they have such a small team that just doesn't give a shit. Yeah, nah. I mean, makes sense. We'll see. Better than the last one. The last one was the most insulting live stream I have ever seen. Slightly better. But basically no point. At this point, they can announce half the shit in the, in articles. And then announce the rest, announce this stuff in a direct. But no, Pokemon has to have its own thing. Of course it does. Mew plus Mewtwo equals nothing, apparently. Yep. Well, at least this is a good way to wind down, because I am going to sleep well tonight for the trip to TF Nation tomorrow. This was a load of shit, and I'm kind of glad that no one came along for the ride, and it was just me whinging my brain out. Whatever. I'm just going to wait for the Patreon thing to load out. Yeah, I'm going to wait for the Patreon thing to load out. Well, that's it from me, I suppose. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, if you're a TF Nation, I'll see you there. If not, then stick around with this whole thing. Okay, hurry up. I want to go home. Please, finish the Patreon slide. Finish the Patreon slide. Hurry up. Finish the Patreon slide. Taking its sweet time with the Patreon slide. Let's go do this. The Patrons have been getting more as time goes by, but oh well. There we are. And Jason Murray. Okay, there we are. We're done. We're done. We can end the stream. We're free. You can all go home. We're free. And then we'll never see the stream again because it'll get copyright struck. Because fuck OLM and fuck the Pokemon Company. We're free!